Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here for Booyah Battle 6. The grand final is going to be underway right now. We have a lot of maps here to cover in this best of 7. The winner will be the champion of Booyah Battle 6. I'm BestTeaMaker. I'll be handling this one solo. Unfortunately, Toad had to go as it was getting very late for him and he needed to sleep early. So I will be handling the mask here, but you know what? I'm going to bring as much excitement as possible to this one because this is just what a match this has been. Rising Moon fighting their way through the brackets. That last intense game number 5. Here we go into this game number 1. Rising Moon and Crème Fresh, who has also been fighting their way up into the brackets here. A very unremarkable Season 0 coming into Season 1. Very strong right now. It's going to be Rising Moon facing off against Crème Fresh here on the Humpback Pump Track, and this is going to be very fun indeed. Double 10 attack with the Spider Shot Jr. So Hero going to focus on getting that ink armor charge as fast as possible. Definitely going to be able to get it faster than the Tri-Slashers do, but they have to be very careful. It does look like Kyver's going to be subbing in for them as well. An old Crème Fresh friend of theirs. You know, Rising Moon, they don't care. They don't care. They know Kyver. They play against Kyver plenty of times, and Rising Moon are looking for some nice, sweet revenge here as Brian tries to hide behind the wall. Not going to be able to do too much, and Rising Moon just going to be able to take over their enemy zone as quickly as possible. Binks already set up, just try to stop anyone from making their way on forward, catching out Kronos on the Inkjet. And this is one of those maps where it's very scary when you're in this position, just spawn locked out of this platform here. And can't even get into the middle ring as the tower slowly makes its way forward. And not even to mention, tower on this map in no combination is very scary. The path, while it still has to go for the full 100 trackway, is a very straightforward path. It goes by really darn fast. They're going to be already, they make it to the 31-point marker. So Crème Fresh in a bit of trouble at the moment here. We're going to see Urza with the Inkjet just continuing to pressure Crème Fresh up in this upper platform, making it really hard for them to really do anything. It's been a long time since we see them in the middle of the map here. Urza going to do his best, but he is going to be sniped out. Brian able to suss out his location here, as Toad would say. Meantime, Kronos trying to make his way around. He sees a member of Rising Moon making a way forward, but he doesn't want to face Binks head on. Not when he has that good range for himself here. Able to cover these blind spots very easily for himself. And now, ooh, combination of both the mine and the shot. Just perfect. Just enough for him to get the kill. Even gets the trade with Hero. Things looking from bad to worse. Going for Crème Fresh right now. Just double Tri-Slasher composition coming out from Rising Moon. Just giving them a lot of chances to just attack this hill. It's becoming very hard for Crème Fresh to actually contest this hill in the middle here. As it's, you know, Sabo and Shansu can just easily contest from the bottom of the map here. 2 kills very easy for Urza as well, going on the frontline rampage here as he makes his way through with double kills. Has the Inkjet activated as well, pressuring Brian on the snipe. There it is. He attacks both Kyver and Kronos. Unfortunately, they're both able to take him out here, so this tower push is going to be stopped short. Rising, we're going to back off for the time being, as this is going to give Crème Fresh their chance to make their way into the middle of the map. Lots of explosions happening left and right for Crème Fresh here, but Rising Moon is still able to hold on to this tower. Binks with the Ink Mine. Going to try to catch out Kyver, but Kyver is still able to get the kill with the Inkjet. And slowly trying to take back as much control as possible. This is the thing that Crème Fresh need for this map. It's just turf control, but it's so hard against the double Tri-Slasher comp. This is a map built for buckets. Just the way that it's very hilly, a lot of high elevation changes that the bucket can take advantage of. It's not that they take advantage of it, it's just that it's negated. The very nature of their weapon negates height advantage. And Urza, wow! Able to dodge both the Splat Bomb and get the kill onto Kyver as well. Taking out 2 members of Crème Fresh. Hocket also all by himself here, has to get out for the time being. As Crème Fresh swarm their way around the tower, able to get the kill on Binks from Errant Bomb at the very least. And Crème Fresh have not been able to just contest this tower at all. Every single moment that we see them, they're always on the defense. They do have an Ink Armor at the ready. Brian going to be situating himself on top of the tower, trying to get as good a vantage point as possible with Binks. He's already trying to threaten it from the corner. Brian knows he's there though, so does Kronos. They're going to try to focus their efforts to take him out, but Urza going to be making his way forward. Unfortunately, not going to be fast enough. Kronos there with the kill from the Inkjet. And now Crème Fresh finally have a decent push of their own. This time they're going to be the ones pressuring each and every entry point into this map. Kyber, though, extending out a little bit too far for himself. Going to be taken out as well in a trade. But they are able to take the tower. They even take the lead. That 1 point difference! This is going to put Crème Fresh in a very good position here. Rising Moon now have to make the comeback in 40 seconds or less. Very nice control coming out from Kyber. Just sitting on top of the tower, preventing anyone from coming out forward just long enough for them to snatch the lead away from Rising Moon. Now Urza just making his way on forward. Has the Inkjet ready, but unable to confirm any kills with it. Has to reset, but unfortunately gets taken out. Brian on the watch, sees the jump-in point. 3-man down on the side of Rising Moon. What looks like to be a victory for Rising Moon. It's quickly running out of their grasp right now as these fun a few seconds tick down. And Crème Fresh are able to take the game number 1 of this best of 7 set. A really great set coming out from Crème Fresh, just able to take out the second half of the game completely. And Rising Moon, they were contesting very well, but just one kill led to another, and suddenly Crème Fresh found the points they needed. There just wasn't enough armor chaining coming out from Rising Moon to contest this. And with that, Crème Fresh able to take game number 1 as we head to game number 2. It's going to be Muscle Forge Fitness Rainmaker. This is the Rainmaker map that is supposed to have 2 paths, but everyone just takes the right path. Mostly because it's easier to get to. You get a lot of points that way, and it's just like really easy to fight into it, just because of how wide open the space is. So it allows for a lot of different weapons to be able to make the push as needed. It is also a very defensible position for the defending team, but you just have to be very careful, especially when your opponents have their specials all lined up and ready to go. And another point about this map here is just the middle of the map. Usually see the middle of the map just being heavily contested, going back and forth, just due to how close that middle map is. The middle of the map is to each of the sides on the perches. Lots of ways for them to flank their way to the middle of the map here. But then after that middle of the map is contested and the Rainmaker goes, you see the focus of the match shift towards the flanks. And that's where you're going to see weapons like the Rapid Blaster make very much good use of those narrow flank lines, just being able to shoot their way down. So Crème Fresh need to find a way to deal with that Rapid Blaster that Binks is going to be carrying into this match most likely. They might change their weapon composition depending. I'm honestly not going to be surprised if we see Triple Tri-Slosher. Honestly. But we are going to see Binks on that Rapid once again here, and double Ink Armor, double Inkjet. So we're going to see Crème Fresh go with the Inkjet Ink Armor strategy here that we saw Tomo play earlier. And for the most part, it worked out for Tomo in some games, but that game number 4 just weren't able to get those chains quite enough, and it was also just a matter of Rising Moon outplaying them. So we're going to see if this is going to happen, same thing this number game. But Urza, off to a pretty bad start here. Chrono's able to outflank him very easily here. Crème Fresh already making their way around the map, both sides taking trades left and right here. But Chrono's so far doing a very nice job of covering his tracks. He has to be a little bit careful with how he approaches here. He's facing up against both the Rapid Blaster, against 2 10 attacks here. Chrono's all by himself. He still gets a kill into Urza. Dances his way through a round. And now that opening is set, specials at the right. And Rainmaker making its way down the flank here. This is looking very bad for Rising Moon. They take it all the way to the 43-point marker, but don't call it over just yet. This is Muscle Forge Fitness, so the comeback is very easy to happen here. But Chrono's just waiting on the sideline. Hasn't been popped once at all yet. He's just waiting for his opportune moment. Oh, Kronos! Trying to make his way around it, but they reset the Rainmaker! It was not quite the trap though. Chrono's still alive just in time to get a trade at the very least. But Crème Fresh still take control of the middle of the map. And that is sort of the situation that you'll see in this case, because the focus of the match goes all the way towards the flanks. Whoever controls the middle of the map still keeps control of the middle of the map here. Shansu jumps right into the middle of his opponents here. Easy defense for them. Easy defense. Rising Moon slowly make their way back to the middle of the map, but Kyber already on the trail, getting the kill onto Urza, and just trying to get control of this middle once again. Rainmaker going to be reset here just as planned for Crème Fresh. Hour going to be activated as well, making sure they get this pop, making sure they get the kills and the pathway leading down to this right side flank. And they make it though. The Rising Moon also have their own armor there, and unfortunately Saba has lost his own charge. Banks gonna try to pressure this middle of the map as much as possible. He's in a very bad position, tries to pop the bomb rush, but Kronos right on his tail. He's been playing fantastically so far this game here, catching out each and every position he can. Balance of ink dropping in from Rising Moon, but is it going to be enough? Not quite yet. Sable gets taken up by the exhaust. Kronos, unfortunately, looking the wrong direction. So going to be trades once again left and right here, but Crème Fresh still with the control of the middle of the map. Urza going to try if he can take it away from Kyber, as he's going to try to duel him with the Inkjet. Kyber trying to shoot his way upwards, trying to find a kill, but not close enough. Urza pulls back too far away for him to get the hit. And now Rising Moon will finally get another shot at the Rainmaker for themselves here, but not in the best of position here. You see Crème Fresh already in position to defend this flank. One member already taken out from Rising Moon. And they have to just defend here. Kronos unfortunately swims right into the Rainmaker shot. Incomer at the ready here, allowing them to try to get the trades in, but Urza moves on a little bit too far forward, gets taken out in flanks left and right here. Ooh, that was really close for Crème Fresh though. That pop could have been the end of it, but they were luckily very far away just enough. So Crème Fresh still with the lead in their hands. Kronos going to try to take it as far away as he can to the other side of the map. Not going to be able to make it too far. The middle of the map still in control. Rising Moon at this point, as Brian trying to shift the position here, trying to just get as much control as he can here. He sees it in play, has to kind of wait. A little bit nervous about those Rainmaker shots, and then it's taken out from over the edge here. Urza jumping on over, trying to lead the way here, but unfortunately not going to be able to protect the Rainmaker shield quite fast enough. Gets the kill into Kronos and Haken, but it's not enough for him. Crème Fresh still in the defense here, but they're going to take one kill. Kyber denying the Rainmaker push from behind. Crème Fresh just on defense. They have their specials at the ready. 3 down for the side of Rising Moon. Crème Fresh in the final minute looking to take this game. Kyber unfortunately going to fall to his death there. Urza catching him on the landing. Right now, this bubble, just so hard to pop for both sides. Urza has to pop another Inkjet just to get some sort of height advantage, but gets caught on the landing by Kyber. And Crème Fresh, they're still defending. They have not, this armor has not been cracked quite yet. Every single chance you see Rising Moon, you always see either Kyber or Kronos with the flank here. Very nicely done. Shang-Tsu's going to be taken out. That's going to be their, one of their ink armor charges, unfortunately. Things looking real bad here right now for Rising Moon. Only less than 10 seconds left now, and they can't even get close. There are too many bombs. They want to touch that Rainmaker shield, but they can't. Sabo able to get the trade, but it's not enough. 3-man down. Crème Fresh take another game for themselves. It's 2-0 in favor of Crème Fresh. I'm sorry. Oh my god. What a play. Oh my god, that was something indeed. I don't... Oof. That was some exciting stuff coming out for them right there. And with that, Crème Fresh on a roll right now. That control of the middle of the map for most of the game just allowed them to make sure their flanks were properly protected. Made sure that every time they made a push, they were able to get the advantage every single time, even though they lost the Rainmaker. And right now, we're going to be moving on to another map of contentious fights here. It's the Reef on Splat Zones. The one... This is a very interesting map. It reminds me a lot of Urchin Underpass in that a lot of the fights happen very hectically in the middle of the map here, but instead of having your long-range weapons cover the snipes on both sides, it's instead mostly about trying to get the flanks across the bridge. Basically, whoever is able to control that bridge controls most of the map here, especially because of how close the Splat Zones is. I'm very curious to see if we're going to see a Rapid Blaster come out for Crème Fresh. I know at Rising Moon they're going to be sticking with the same composition, it looks like, in Crème Fresh. Going to be going with Brian on the Bomb Rush with the Fire Fin, so that's a pretty good choice. The Reef is somewhat flatter than most of the maps here, although there is this 2-level system that the buckets work really well on. So he has to be very careful with his positioning, making sure he doesn't get caught out by the buckets or the rapid blaster here. We're gonna see the first cap though being taken by Crème Fresh. Wow, what a fast cap! What kills coming in? Only 1 kill into Urza, but it seems like it matters a whole lot. And Haken even able to get the pressure on top of Binks, having to waste his bomb rush on defending himself. That's several specials down on the side of Rising Moon. And Crème Fresh have 3 of their own at the ready. Like, Brian can just sit back, just counterplay with his bomb rush. He's actually going to use it very offensively at this point, so no worries about that. But Inkjet's coming out as well. Ink Armor activated on the Inkjets. This is just way too much for Rising Moon. They are being swarmed at every single point possible. Crème Fresh seems to have this in the bag. Kyver gonna take out one and another. Already at the 10-point marker. Rising Moon, they can't even get to the zone. Well, one of them is able to get to the zone, but he dies on top of it. This is the quickest match I think I've ever seen in this. And today, an instant 100-0 coming out from Crème Fresh. Just wow. Taking out the double tri-slasher composition that Rising Moon have been taking for these last 3 games. And you see, Crème Fresh, they're just taking over at this point. It's... Woo! Kyver subbing at the last moment for Crème Fresh as one of their members had to go sleep. But, good God, they are playing their hardest today. Round 1, round 2, and now in the finals here, Crème Fresh already 1 game away of taking victory. But it is tower control on the Reef. Just, man. I'm astounded by how well Crème Fresh are playing today. Like, Kyver is a really strong player, and he has a sub right now. He's already considered a strong player, but Kronos and Haken are just stepping up right now in this grand finals. And Rising Moon caught out at every single point of entry here. They need some way to capture this tower here. They have to be very careful with how they approach now, because this is Mori Towers. Brian on the charger is going to make their approach even harder to make. There it is, the E leader coming out from Brian, gonna deny any approach that Rising Moon want to do in this middle of the map. And we're gonna see Binks go back to the Dapple Dualies. We saw this work out for them pretty okay. They didn't really win that match though, however, but you want that fast movement from the Dapple. You want to be able to get the kills, but ooh, that is not the best start you want to have. Sabo and Kyver are going to be taking the trade from each other, as the tower going to be staying in the middle for the time being. As Urza marking his way around Kronos. What a nice shot coming out from Kronos. And right now, Control slowly going the way of Crème Fresh right now. They are sticking in the middle, but there is some ink armor they have to contend with, so I'm going to have to wait for the time being to wait that duration out. Kronos dancing his way around. Can he find the opening? Oh, dances his way around, gets it out, dances Shiatsu, activates the Inkjet. Great transition into the special. It's going to be enough. No, not quite yet. Jumps out just in time. But Crème Fresh have the opening. They're going to be the first ones to take the tower here. Kronos going to die on the landing, so Urza going to come with... Oh, he can't even get his own up. Gets taken out immediately by Brian sitting on the tower. Bomb Rush going to come through. No, not the bomb. That's not a Bomb Rush. Oh, it is a Bomb Rush, yeah, okay. I was like, wait a minute, which weapon has a Bomb Rush? Okay, Dapple. That doesn't really matter right now. Middle of the map, still being taken over by Crème Fresh as Rising Moon trying to make their way up forward, but Kyver has so much room to maneuver at this point. Urza going to be taking him out very nicely there for himself as he makes his way up to this platform, onto the snipe. Now has the Inkjet at the ready here. But where is everyone? Where is everyone? He's trying to find someone to kill, but he can't! Inkjet's gone! Trains out his life for someone who jumped off the edge. But Rising Moon will be able to hang on to that tower and take the lead away for the time being. 2-point lead. Something that Rising Moon needed very dearly in this set here, as they were just being outplayed so hard right now. point here. Fight for the middle of the map control here. Crème Fresh Kronos just making his way up the slopes here. Slowly trying to find a flank if he can. Wow, Bear Spawn's coming in left and right, just trying to prevent him from touching that tower, but it looks like they're going to go up to the perch. Kyber looking for that opportunity to flank. Can he find it? No one's looking. Shansu, though, already going to be taken out by one. Can he take out another? Yes, he will. Urza, unfortunately, looking in the wrong direction once again here. That's a third one kill for Kyber. Kyber getting the lead again for his team. Now he's just going to pressure this. Like, Sabo has to back off for the time being on top of that overlook. Nothing that he can really do except wait for his teammates to get the comeback here. That tower already pushed the 48-point marker past the first checkpoint. Kyber's going to try his best to dance his way around, but he is slowly going to get surrounded by Rising Moon members as Binks wants to pressure this way up here. Has the Dapple Julies at the ready to just try to outmaneuver. Has the Bomb Rush here. Try to catch anyone on landing just in case here. Swims his way up. Still manages to make his way through. He's still alive. Making his way up to the overlook of his opponent's side. Meanwhile, his teammates are pushing that tower. Has the point beacon at the ready here just in case he needs to jump out. And right now, Rising Moon slowly getting back control, but they're not going to be able to take that tower very far. Sabo going to have to recover the tower for himself, but doesn't quite have the ink armor at the ready. Has to play very carefully here. Well, Brian has his own charge at the ready as well. The Inkstar now going to come out and try to push him off the tower. Ink armor going to be activated by Sabo. The one's going to be ready to take it out. Can they take out another? Kyber, Kronos, I mean, swims right in front of Sabo. Sabo able to take him out with very nice panache here. Sabo holding on to this tower, trying to get this first checkpoint through, waiting for his teammates to jump to him so they can continue to hold on to this tower. 3 men down! What just happened there? So many bombs on top of the tower, instantly going to be taken out. Brian also covering the tower as well. Very nice snipe coming out from them. Sabo trying his best to try to find a way around it. Has to activate the ink armor in order to make the comeback here. Very unfortunate situation for Crème Fresh. They had control of most of the map so far. But right now, Crème Fresh slowly getting the kills that they need here. The special's also going to be worn out. 40 seconds left in the match. Rising Moon need a Hail Mary. Crème Fresh taking over the middle of the map so far. Kyber trying to corner peek here with his 10 attack. Not going to be quite enough. Shansu able to catch him with the hit of the Tri-Slosher. 25 seconds left. They need to make a push on the lifetime here right now. Shansu trying to make his way forward here onto the middle of the map, trying to confirm the kill. They are able to get one on top of the other. Rising Moon, this is going to be their last chance. Urza trying to lead the way with the Inkjet. They have one more ink armor. One's going to be taken down top of the tower. They need to get back into the tower. Continue the push, but it's a full team win. That's it. That's game, set, and match. Crème Fresh 4-0.